Good morning, Abuja, on the Unity Station NTA Channel 5 Abuja. And I have a guest here with me. You won't believe who he is. Usually, this part of the topic, we're talking about social media. And usually, when you hear social media, you'll be wondering, okay, what new are you going to tell us about social media? Yes, his name is Daniel Okafor. He is a transformational leader and also a reading coach, but he's mainly a social media strategist. And together we're going to be talking about developing your personal brand. Yeah, welcome to Good Morning Abuja.
Thank you so
Daniel
much. Thanks for having me.
Oh, like, see how calm you're looking. People that deal with social media, I'm expecting they will be looking
loud.
loud and all that. Okay, so when you talk about personal branding, what's it all about?
Okay, all right. So personal
Especially,
branding.
when you want to relate it now to social media, yeah.
Okay, so personal branding basically is the perception that people have about you,
Okay.
right, based on what they see and how they also feel you at the same time, right? And the good thing is that you can invest in your personal brand.
Okay.
And everyone has a personal brand already. So long as you are alive and you talk with people on a daily basis, they have a certain way they perceive you already, right? So when they mention your name, that's how they see you, that's how they feel you. And this is what distinguishes you from others, right? Now, personal branding in the social media space is that social media gives you a leverage, right? You can deliberately invest in the way that people perceive you. Now, understand that people abuse this a lot, right?
Exactly. I was going to say, what's different with packaging? Because people actually package and they are not what they are portraying. So they make people fall victims of the fake whatever they are.
They give people a false image about them.
Yeah.
So, personally, as a branding coach, I always strike that balance, right? That, what is called your personality traits and your character traits, just like Stephen Covey explained it in one of his books, okay? So as you invest in the way people see you, it's also important that you are putting out who you really are, right? You are amplifying on your strengths, okay? And showing, look, this is what I do, this is who I am. And you are deliberately putting it out there. But at the same time, too, you are also managing it and shaping it. Let's take, for example, now, a stay-at-home mom that, let's say, does music, right? She could choose to strengthen on the music aspects. So when her name is being mentioned, what will come to the minds of people is the music aspect, although she's also a stay-at-home mom. And that's what it means to manage your reputation using social media. So you have to deliberately create the kind of image that you want people to perceive you. And through what you share online, like your content and all that, which we will discuss more in details, you could now shape your personal branding. So it's very important that people take advantage of what the digital world is giving them, social media, and they deliberately invest in their personal brand, because that's what will stand them out from the marketplace.
Okay, so I want you to explain more. So why is it important to be, like you rightly said, that someone at home is sitting at home and maybe, but some other people might be doing one or two things, but and now feel okay because they have this audience already, they have people that know them, they feel it's something they can just do. And why is it actually important to build this social media personality?
Okay. All right. So the thing is that, right, we're in the world keeps getting more complex day by day. Okay. And it's important that you have an audience that truly values you for what you do, what you offer, because this is what will stand you out. Now, is vital. We call it niche, right? What you want to be known for, what you want to be perceived for. Okay, so it's based on you. You will decide, okay, what do I want to be my area of specialty? All right, and based on that, you now project that area out there. So someone who is not doing this, they feel that, okay, probably offline, they are known, they are okay. They are missing out because, come to think of it, over half of the world population is on social media. Last time I checked, it was like 4.46 billion.
Wow.
right? More than half of the population of the world. And even in Nigeria over here, we have more than 31 million people on social media. So if you're not doing anything on the online space, you are just like somebody who is winking in the dark. You're not being noticed. No matter how popular you are offline, you have to be online.
Online, yeah.
Right? Okay. Even NTA itself, they have to be online, right? So if you're not in the online space, you are just missing out. No matter how good you are, in a matter of short time, you will just fizzle out.
Wow.
Because the online space is the new front door of any economy.
Okay, so what are the key steps to, like for individuals now to become a social media? Should I call it strategy?
Okay, to grow their online presence, right? Yeah. Now this is really the key stuff now, because people feel that, oh God, this social media is not my thing. You know what I'm saying, right? Say I'm more of a talking type to post and all that. But it's not usually about what you always feel like at times, right? Okay. Is you doing what needs to be done, right? And you have to be online. So the way to start is that, first of all, you have to have a well-optimized page. Okay, let's say Facebook, Instagram, you have to project something that is excellent, right? Take good pictures, post, right? I explained this in my book that I wrote on social media optimization. Okay. Then secondly also is that you have to know the message that you want to pass across. It's very important, right? Because what will stand you out is content. Content is the bloodline of social media. So you have to know your message. What is my message? What do I want to share with my audience, right? So that is a good way to start. Then build confidence and start sharing these things, as posts. It can be in video format, it can be in text format, but just be out there. Just start, right? Because if you're waiting to get everything to be all right, you will never start, right? So start from where you are, start sharing, and as you do that, you start growing your audience.
Okay, so you talked about you wanting to know the kind of message you want to put across. This goes on to tell us about the kind of content you actually want. So tell us about creating content on social media.
Okay, good. So you have to first of all discover your niche, right? I call that niche discovery. Your niche is your area of specialty, right? Now you are good in different things, but it's good to have a list of maybe 2-3 things that you're doing, right? So like in my own case now, I'm into the leadership space, right? I'm reading coach and also a social media strategist at the same time. I do so many other things. I play the musical instruments, but basically I just focus these ones in the online space. I don't show that other part of me like that, right? So that is where you start from. Okay, what is your niche, your area of specialty? Once you now know that, then you now start knowing the right message to put across there. So what do you think people need? It can be something basic, right? Some people want to just learn from you. Look at your skill. Look inward. Look at your skill. Look at your strength. Look at your experience, right? These are things that will show you, okay, I think I can be good in this. I have this skill. I have this experience. I have so much knowledge in this area, okay? So this would help you to now know the niche that you want to specialize in. Then from there, you start putting out content there. Now, your niche would help you to know your audience, which is very, very important. Now, when it comes to audience, right, I like to define them in terms of generation. Example, we have the Gen Zs. These are people who are born from 1996 downward, right? The Gen Alphas, the Gen Zs. And we have the millennials, people who are born from 1980 to 1995. Now, the Gen Zs, I don't know why, but you hardly see them on Facebook. They don't like Facebook. Most of them.
I want us to continue, but I want us to go on a short break so that we'll continue. So that let's go on a short break, and after that, don't go anywhere because we still have more on this discussion. He's going to tell us how to discover scammers. At least he's talking about social media, but we need to know this. Let's go on a short break, and after that, the program continues.